What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Baek Battles. Today, we have a brand new team, and this team is inspired by two different teams that was used back in 2015. We have John Who's US Nationals team, and we have Tommy Cooleen's post VGC 2015 Lancaster Regionals team. So we got Mega Lopunny, Aegislash, Togekiss, Azumarill, Arcanine, and Tapu Koko. Now, Tommy originally had Kangaskhan and Thundurus incarnate form with Nasty Plot over the Lopunny and the Tapu Koko, and John Who used the core combination of Lopunny, Togekiss, and Azumarill at US National. So this should be a very fun team. Like, I've been playing it off camera, it's really fun. Haven't got that many wins with it, to be honest, but it's been a really fun team overall, and I feel like if I just made a few different plays throughout the matches I lost, I definitely could have won. So let's get started, because this team is really fun, like extremely fun. Oh, not Battle Royale. We got Battle Royale. We got our first opponent from Italy with the Arcanine, Tapu Lele, Metagross, Zapdos, Arcanine. Did I say Arcanine twice? Milotic. So two Arcanines. What is this, VGC 2015? Actually, his team does look like VGC 2015. Not 2015, 2017. Why did I say 2015? 2017 team. What do I want to go? Aegislash does really well against my opponent's team. It really does. Especially with weakness policy. Azumarill could sweep my opponent's team if it wasn't for the Lele. I think I want to go Azumarill. I mean, not Azumarill. I think I want to go Lopunny Aegislash to test out the waters. By waters, I mean I want to test out how this is gonna do. With Tapu Koko in the back for sure. And I'm thinking Arcanine is the last Pokemon, although I'm not too sure. I could see Togekiss coming out here for Tailwind support and redirection, which would be nice. Although I really do like Arcanine in the back, because Banded Extreme Speed could clean up in the endgame. So let's see how this is gonna go. This is definitely one of the more, I feel like, more setup hyper offensive teams that I've used for sure. Yes, the Mega Sceptile team in the last team we used was kind of a hyper offensive team, but I felt like this one is a bit better, has a bit more control over the board. It's got the things I like. So let's see, Lopunny Aegislash is gonna lead against Metagross Landorus. Okay. I honestly just want to Ice Punch the... Well, I could fake out the Landers, but Lele might come in. But if that's the case, I do get a... So I could Power Punch myself if I really want to. Not sure if I really want to. I do want to fake out Landers and just Shadow Ball right away, because it's a very safe play overall. I don't know if you want to let your Metagross go down yet, and you don't have a really good answer to Shadow Ball. So I'm just going to fake out and Shadow Ball right here. I could sub, though. You know what? I'm going to sub. I don't see a problem with subbing here, because Metagross should protect, in my opinion. Landorus going to switch out in the Lele. Yep. So I could Shadow Ball that slot, anticipating that, but I don't feel like Metagross should go on the offensive. Do you trade Metagross for Lopunny? I don't think you do. I think Metagross is very good in this matchup. So we'll see how it goes. Mega Lopunny gonna appear. I do want to keep Mega Lopunny alive if possible. You're gonna Mega Evolve, so are you going on the offensive here? Because I would protect just to be safe. If you go on the offensive here, it could be bad. Yeah, you do protect. Okay, nice. So that works out beautifully in my favor, because I get a free sub up with Aegislash, and now I threaten the KO onto the Metagross, which is really good. I am gonna sack my Koko. No, Coco's good. Electrium Z is really good in this matchup. I think I'll sack Arcanine here, because one, I take less damage from Sami Tantrum if it's like Scarf Lele and you double up. Yeah, I'm just gonna Shadow Ball Metagross. I do want to KO the Metagross if possible. And Arcanine is looking to do a lot of work against my opponent, so if it survives this turn. If it's a double up in the Aegislash, this works out in my favor. Shadow Ball, it is, looks like Scarf Lele. It is Scarf Lele. Okay. So locks itself in the Shadow Ball and Stomping Tantrum or Zen Headbutt? Iron Head. I guess anticipating a switch? You know what though? I think Zen Headbutt still does a lot more to pretty much everything on my team. Shadow Ball gonna come out into the Metagross, pick up that knockout. Very nice Aegislash. Very, very nice. Alright. Lander should be coming out. Yeah. It's Scarflete, so I don't have to really worry about this. Arcanine's not really too useful in this matchup, if I'm being honest. I just want the chip damage on the Landers to put in range of Ice Punch, so I'm just going to Flare Blitz that slot. Lele's not a threat if it stays in. It's probably going to switch out anyway. Milotic or Zapdos looks like the switch. Then I'm going to King Shield. Because if it's Zapdos, you're probably just going to Earthquake anyway. Yeah, because Lele's going to switch out. Into Milotic, okay. I do have Tapu Koko for the Milotic, so I'm not really worried about that. And King Shields, just to be safe, Flare Blitz, put the Landers in range of my Ice Punch, and then get out Lopunny, Ice Punch that Lander slot, and sub. I could also Shadow Ball if I really want to, I guess, but I don't think it's worth it. Flare Blitz. Ooh. Oh, that's huge. Oh, please tell me you still KO Arcanine. Oh, it's Tech Rage. That means going in Aegislash? I would assume this goes in Aegislash then. The burn definitely hurts my opponent, but I didn't need to burn at all to win the game, I feel like. Let's see. It should be Aegislash. Oh, it is Arcanine. Okay. The burn really doesn't matter, but it might change my opponent's mindset of sacking Landers now, because Landers is less useful to him now that it's Intimidated. So, yeah, it does change that mind aspect, I guess. But otherwise, my game plan was the same before. I'm still going to Ice Punch. I'm still going to sub. Like, my opponent really doesn't have anything to stop that. Can't be Scarf Milotic. It's already Scarf Lele. I'm pretty sure you just sack your Landers here, because I feel like Lele is probably your last hope for offense at this rate. So I'm going to Ice Punch and I'm going to sub up. I guess it's bad if Milotic gets a crit Scald Burn onto Aegislash. Oh, you are going to save it. Okay. Lele going to come out. That's fine. Your Landers is weakened. And it's Z-move, so Ice Punch into Lele. Scald gonna come out, should be Aegislash. Lopunny. Okay. Surprised it's the Lopunny slot when you don't need to target down the Lopunny because Lele knocks it out. Unless you were hoping Shadow Ball Scald in the following turn double up. Which I'm not gonna give you. Low kick is fun. It doesn't really matter what I do at this point. I'm pretty sure as long as Scald doesn't crit my Aegislash, I should be good. Shadow Ball and Lele. As it just Psychics my Lopunny. Yep, that's game. That should be game. So Lopunny goes down. My Milotic's just gonna fire off a Scald. Does this even break my sub? I do have a bit of bulk. It doesn't even break my sub, yeah. So gonna go for a Shadow Ball, knock out the Lele, and then I think Coco wins the game. The burn might matter is where it puts in Gleam range. But I was gonna try to fire off a Gigabolt Havoc into my Milotic. So let's see. Tapu Koko. How much was the Landers at? I do want to double protect, obviously, because I want to get my Aegislash in its shield form, just in case. Even without the burn, I feel like Gleam would still knock it out, and then my Milotic would need, like, Hydro Pump and a crit. I mean, always my play is to double protect here, even if the Landers wasn't burned, because I scout out for, like, my Milotic's protect. I would always make this play anyway. And next turn, I think I'm just gonna fire off a Gigavolt Havoc. Yeah, sounds good. Because a burn Landers can't knock out Coco unless it crits. But I would just Gleam anyway. Probably the following two. Oh, Landers protects. Ooh. Okay. Is it Icy Wind coming out? I would assume Icy Wind at this point. Ah, that means I could have given Old Havoc to the Milotic. Let's see. It is Icy Wind, okay. So I think Landis might try to go for a double here. But again, I'm not really scared of Landers. I'm more scared of my Lodic because of the recover endgame between, it could be like Aegislash versus Tapu Koko. So I'll fire off Electrium. And a Shadow Ball. And that should be a good game. Like, I guess the big turns was turn 1. Me getting the sub up was pretty huge. Yeah, like that sub was huge. Because the fact is, ooh, you protect. Okay. Which is fine because I should be able to live at Earthquake. But the big turns of this game was turn 1, where I didn't go for the Shadow Ball right away, because if I did, I would have been Blade Form. It would have been dangerous for the rest of my team because I don't have a switch into Lele or Metagross. So, yeah, I was prepared to sack Arcanine there and just get like a Shadow Ball into Metagross. But I think Sub was important because Shadow Ball in a Stomping Tantrum would have probably knocked out my Aegislash, which I didn't want. So Sub was the best play there. Oh, I thought that was like weakness policy. I'm like, what? Okay. Oh yeah, Moranga could have definitely been an issue. Let's see. Yeah, burn Earthquake. Like I would have clicked Gleam there. Or well, I would have. I guess without the burn, I would have had to play a 50-50 if the same turns played out, because I had to predict whether you're gonna go for a double protect with Landers and an Icy Wind, or if you're gonna go for like something else. Shadow Ball. I think what I would do there though would be like if that did happen was just protect Coco, sub. Yeah, I would probably protect Coco and sub. Let's see. But yeah, just Shadow Ball Thunderbolt. I think Thunderbolt just finishes off this game no matter what. But, I mean, this is my Lodic. Oh yeah, my Lodic's like super bulky. Ooh, I get Paralysis, which is bad for him. But like, he goes for Recover. That didn't really change much because Shadow Ball into Thunderbolt was still going to knock out my Lodic anyway. Maybe he's trying to style Electric Terrain, but even then, I don't feel like it's doable with Shadow Ball plus Thunderbolt. Going to be able to pick up the knockout anyway. Paralysis really doesn't matter at that point. Unless you get a double protect, I guess. Yeah, if you get a double protect, maybe, but like I still feel like I could just switch to Sacred Sword offense. Match is going to be forfeit, so we do take the first win with this team. Nice. Lopunny putting some work. Aegislash putting some work, although we didn't get to go for the turn 1 play. Like, I could have also like went for like Power Punch into my own Aegislash, which is a thing that back in 2015. This is why I'm using Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny does get a Power Punch thanks to not Move Tutor's Egg Move in Generation 7, where Kangaskhan doesn't have access to Power Punch at all. This is why I'm trying out Mega Lopunny, because Side Pup is a big thing I missed from 2015, the good days where you predict your opponent to double protect on a fake out and then you Side Pup yourself. And with Aegislash's weakness policy, oh man, that was beautiful. Okay. Pelipper, Pelipper, Ludicolo, Metagross, Tapu Koko, and Sonora Hitmontop. Okay. Not sure. I think Lopunny's not that good in this matchup, but it's alright in the matchup too, at the same time. I think I want to go Azumarill, Togekiss. I feel like this is a game that they can shine in with Aegislash and Tapu Koko in the back. I guess it comes down to what you lead, because if you lead Metagross Koko, I guess that could be bad. I'm going to try this out though. I really want to go Azumarill. I think Rainmelt's okay for my opponent to lead, but we'll see here. I would probably lead the Koko Metagross. If that does happen, I have to probably... It's tough. It's gonna be tough to maneuver. Maybe I should have made a different lead. I was so focused on the rain mode, I forgot about the other options. It is probably Ludicolo though. Okay, this works. Double protect. Follow me. Yeah, this works. So I'll double protect here. I do live a Hydro Vortex with Togekiss 100% of the time. Then I'll take a Hurricane, and then I could like knock off the Ludicolo. So I'll protect here on... It's going to be the call. Oh, straight for the Hydro Vortex. That's even better for me. Is it? I'm guessing that's into Togekiss. And what if I Belly Drum turn 1? If you doubled up Togekiss or you just Hydro Vortex Tailwind? Yeah, it is Togekiss. Okay. So I'm definitely going to eat this up through Protect, for sure. Yeah. It is a Scald. I should have Belly Drum turn 1. I didn't think he would allow me to. I'm going to Belly Drum, though. Maybe Lopunny was the call here, because Lopunny could help, actually. I'm going to follow me, and, Belly Drum. Ice Beam going to come out. How's this do? Okay, I'm out. I think I'll live a Scald. I should live a Scald, actually. Ooh, clutch. Clutch Togekiss. Alright, Togekiss doing some work. I see you. Belly Drum up. And then KO the Ludicolo next turn, and then I can, no Tailwind, which is really good for me. And if you can't Tailwind now, because if you don't get rid of the Azumarill in the future, your chances are really bleak. Plus, the rain really helps me, because it's setting up for my Azumarill to sweep. Aqua Jet in the rain KOs Metagross, where it wouldn't without the rain. Ooh, follow me, knockoff. Unless your Ludicolo has Protect. Which might explain a bit. Let's see. No Protect though, so I should be able to get a knockout. Ice Beam. Okay, good. Then I can get Coco in, start Volt Switching. Hurricane doesn't knock out Azu. Like, my position's looking very solid against my opponent right now. Knock off. Get rid of that Ludicolo. Great. Great. And I'll go Coco here on, I'm guessing, his own Coco? Yeah. Shouldn't be Sash on this team. Pelipper should be the Sash, if anything. I just click Aqua Jet plus Thunderbolt as long as he doesn't Hurricane confuse me. And I mean, he used a Z move. I could just technically Protect and Gleam. You know what? I'm gonna make this play. Let's see. I feel like you have to target down Azu. So I'm gonna Thunderbolt here. I wonder if you're gonna Tailwind, if you're gonna Hurricane. Ooh, Coco protects. Okay. Is that a Hurricane, or is that like a Scald into my Coco, or is that, what is it? The Tailwind? The Tailwind doesn't matter because I still Aqua Jet anyway. Thunderbolt into the Pelipper slot. I could have Aqua Jet the Pelipper, I guess, but obviously I don't want to go that hard of a read when I really don't need to. Scald, okay. That's not gonna knock out my Coco. Close. No burn too, which is excellent. And I'll just Aqua Jet the Coco. Can't survive Aqua Jet no matter what, and Gleam, I guess. Yeah. Like, this has worked out basically exactly how I wanted to. You go for the double fail. Aqua Jet into the Coco is going to pick up the knockout. Nice. And then I get a Gleam off, knockout Pelipper. And Azu putting in work. Yes, a lot of people have actually been wanting me to use Azu in this format. And we finally are. Okay, the rain goes away. What's coming out? Incineroar. Okay, so my opponent was trying to get a Fake Out off, which could have been dangerous, but I could just double protect it again. And Incineroar shouldn't be able to touch Azu because it doesn't really have a move that can touch Azu. And yeah, I'll just Thunderbolt and Aqua Jet should be able to finish off this game. And Azumarill, Togekiss, putting in some work. Wow, that was a clutch survival from Togekiss. Azumarill sweeping my opponent's team. Lay sweeping. Could have been a different story. My opponent like Coco Metagross. Didn't bring Metagross at all, which was really great for me overall. Maybe expect a different lead. Like maybe I don't know what lead you were expecting. But I'm guessing the Coco had Thunder, which means you have to hit a 70%. You have to hit a 70% accurate Thunder out of rain if that's the case. So maybe that's my opponent didn't lead Coco Metagross. which would make a lot of sense. Let's play one more game with this team. This team, alright. I was losing before, but now I'm winning. Okay, this works. This works. Alright. I don't know, this team's really fun. I'm still not sure how I feel about Mega Lopunny. It's not a Kangaskhan. It's not a Mega Kangaskhan. And Power Punch does a bit more to Aegislash. It actually kind of hurts a bit. But Lopunny, well, Lopunny hasn't put in much work yet. It's threatened, but it hasn't actually put in the work. I feel like Mega Lopunny, if you're going to use it, it's going to be more of a support mon. John Hu back in 2015 used Teeter Dance to help control his odds a bit by increasing its odds for his Azu by going for Protect Teeter Dance. But yeah, I think Lopunny would be more support. It does get moves such as After You. I'm trying out Power Punch because I want Side Pup, because I really miss Side Pup. I really hope we get to have a Side Pup. I want a Side Pup so bad on the series. I just want a Side Pup, like my own Aegislash on like a Double Protect and get a sub up. Oh, that would be spicy. I could have done it game 1, but like I don't think that was the play, because Landers could have just Earthquaked immediately, which I didn't want. But anyway, I think we're just going to cut it to the third game of today's episode. So we'll be right back with the third game of today's episode. We got Yan from Japan, 1637 rating, with the team of, it's the standard golf team. How do I play against this? Intimidate's annoying. Oh wait, I have the counter in Azu. I literally have the counter in Azu. Azu the GOAT. Wait, Azu destroys his team. Azu with Calm Mind. Okay, okay, here's the thing. This sort of team variant tends to be weak to Belly Drum stuff, because 2 forms of Intimidate and you have to rotate them, and then they just get the Belly Drum up. So I'm gonna lead Azu. Azu Togekiss is the most solid lead for me, with definitely Tapu Koko in the back. What's my last Pokemon? I do have Aegislash for the specific matchup for Snorlax, but I think Lopunny is better here. Arcanine's alright too, I guess. Actually, Arcanine does help with the Intimidate and the Banded Wall Charge and Close Combat. Yeah, I'll go Arcanine. It could also finish up some stuff with like Extreme Speed that maybe Azu can't get. The main point of this game is to sweep my opponent's team with Belly Drum while supporting it against the Pokemon it doesn't like. Like against the Feeny, I'm gonna have to go with Koko. Let's see. But this team really doesn't have any offensive pressure without the setup, which is why like I think this team's really weak to Belly Drum, because if it can't get to the Belly Drum user, like it's gonna have a lot of problems. Now, as long as this isn't Discharge Magnetic, which they don't run on this team, I should be good. So I'm going to Belly Drum up. And obviously I'm going to follow me on the Volt Switch, and I'm guessing Snorlax is going to come out. Yeah, that's what I assume. The problem is what moves Snorlax has. If it has Earthquake or Rock Slide, that's going to be scary, for sure. I think that's the only way I feel like I can lose against this, as Manectric doesn't decide to Mega Evolve, which makes sense. Volt Switch. Yeah, it doesn't do much to Togekiss. And Snorlax should be coming out, and Trick Room should be coming out. I wish I'd Play Rough now, because it allows me to knock out Snorlax. I have knockoff for like Pharaoh. Yeah, Snorlax comes out. I'm gonna Belly Drum up. And then I think I knock off the Goth? I mean, they run Ally Switch on this team. I just don't know if you're gonna go straight for the Ally Switch or not. You're definitely not gonna double up the Azu at this point. You're definitely gonna Belly Drum up. I'm gonna knock off the Snorlax slot, and I think just Air Slash to Goth. I don't expect Psychic Return. If you do, very good play. As actually Goth Up protects. That's excellent for me. Oh, it is a return. That's not gonna KO. Yeah. Knockoff. Get rid of your berry and you're dead. Wow. I'm surprised. Like, I had no reason not to follow me or Air Slash. I think those were the two plays. If I just followed me, that would have been great. I don't know what my opponent was reading there. That works out because I go to Snorlax, and that's probably the biggest threat that could have sweeped me. Feeny should be coming out. I can knock off that Feeny though. And that's just gonna come out, okay. Like a +5 Aqua Jet's still gonna KO Manectric, so I'm just gonna knock off the Goth and follow me. Because I'm pretty you might also ally switch here if you have it. I don't know if they run ally switch on the original. The team I played had ally switch. Or I was using it on stream earlier, did have ally switch, but I'm not sure if this one does. You Mega Evolve, okay. So that means my Coco can Gigabolt Havoc at any time. And +5 knockoff is still gonna KO Gothitelle. Like, that was really interesting. If Belly Drum happened, I would have had to play mind games of like, what does the Goth do? We're gonna see Manectric Protect actually, okay. So I'm gonna follow me here. That means I get a free knockout on a Goth, and then I can Aqua Jet knock out the Manectric the following turn. Yeah, goodbye Goth. Alright. This is looking really, really solid here. I think my opponent was trying to reverse Trick Room too, because Azumarill was slower than the Goth. And usually Gothitelles run minimum speed on that team. Landorus. Okay, who do I want to Aqua Jet? +4 Aqua Jet's still going to KO anything on my opponent's team. I think I'll target down Landorus because I can easily just follow me. And +4 Aqua Jet should still knock out Landorus 100%. So I'll Aqua Jet here and follow me. Like, yeah, like, it's really hard to beat Belly Drum, I feel like, with my opponent's team. Oh, Landorus does Protect, so it's Z-move, probably. But unless you have Thunderbolt, you're not going to knock me out, and I still have Aqua Jet priority. So I don't feel, like, bad about this at all. Let's see, do you have Thunderbolt on this team? You usually run, like, a Fire-type move? Yeah, you don't. They usually run Volt Switch, Snarl, Fire-type move, and Togekiss is going to survive. Get that 50% berry back, and then it can Aqua Jet again. Togekiss and Azumarill putting in the finest of work today. Putting in the finest of work today, and I have no reason not to just click follow me and Aqua Jet again. There's absolutely zero point of doing anything else. Even if Landorus gets a double, Togekiss still lives. Even if he crit, that's fine. Yeah, because I get a free switch into Arcanine, and I still get the Aqua Jet. Don't follow me here. I could have also Aqua Jet the Manectric if I was anticipating that, but I'm just going for the safe play of trying to kill the Landorus because I do have game plans. Because Landorus is probably the one thing that could have gave my team some trouble. Because Manectric can't do much damage to the rest of my team. Like, Coco's going to survive its hits. Arcanine easily going to be able to take a hit from Manectric, even in electric terrain, and then just KO it with the Choice Banded Flare Blitz. So, Azumarill, Togekiss, destroying this team to oblivion. It just destroyed. Like, straight up. Azu, Togekiss, putting in work in today's episode. But thank you all for tuning in to today's episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. Really, really strong showcasing from this team so far, and I really hope it continues. But anyway, if you want to try out the team down below in the description, there is a paste pin of this team. So if you want to go try it out, check it out down below, as well as you can check out my social medias, such as my Twitch channel, where I do stream 3 times a week. You can also check out the rest of my stuff linked down in the description down below, such as the side tiers I do on the channel, previous episodes of VGC 2018 Back to Battles if you have missed them, and all that good stuff. So I highly recommend check it out. Feel free to leave a comment down below, ask me anything, and I do read them. And feel free to hit that like button down below because it shows your support. Otherwise, have a great day, people. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you around in another video.